Hello, today I'm going to show you how to code a zigzag indicator, also known as directional change algorithm. And I show it to you because I tried various versions which I found on the internet, and none of them seemed to work. And that's why I decided to try it my own way. And this is a pretty straightforward methodology, and it's based on the basic logic that you have a threshold, which we define here. It's a cutoff percentage, and so you will define a new high or new low if the change is at least 40% in this case. And the higher the cutoff percentage, the lower the granularity, the lower the amount of highs and lows. And the lower the percentage, the more highs and lows you will get. We transfer this zigzag percentage, zigzag p, into the calculation of the cutoff multipliers, which we will use later. This is just for 40%, this would be 1.4 and 0.6. So just that we have something to multiply it quickly. Okay, this section is just a standard download of Yahoo Finance data, which with the imported packages, and yeah, we transform the index into datetime format, and this is where the zigzag logic is starting. We define a temporary high, which is the first value of the adjusted close series, and we define an empty dictionary for temporary highs, which we will get later on. And we do the same thing for the temporary lows. Here we need to define a first value, and this is the first value of the adjusted close series. And we also define an empty dictionary for temporary lows. And we also define a zigzag data frame with the first value, the first index of the data frame, and the first key, the first index of the data frame, the first state of the data frame, and close, the first value of the data frame. Then we iterate through each index row pair of the data frame, define date as the index, or we define index as date, and we define the row as close, just to have date and close as names to work with. And if the close is above the temporary high, which we defined before as the first value of the close series, and if the close is above the temporary low times the multiplier for the new highs, so temporary low times 1.4 in this case. So we have a threshold here, and then the temporary high is the close. So the value now is the temporary high, and the temporary low gets redefined to close times the times 0.6 in this case, and yeah, we're adding a new key value pair into the dictionary for the temporary highs, and we need to make sure that the temporary lows dictionary is not empty. And then we concatenate the first we get the lowest value with date from the temporary lows dictionary and turn it into a data frame, and then we concat the temporary low data frame to the zigzag data frame. So in the zigzag data frame you have one after the other. You have a new low, then a new high, a new low, new high, new low, new high, and so on. And that's how you get this pattern of the zigzag indicator. And we do the same logic, just the other way around, for closes which are below the temporary low. And we defined the temporary low before in this if condition, and we define the new temporary high here. So they have an interchanging mechanic, those two if statements. Yeah, and at the end you have the zigzag data frame with the date for each low and each high, and then you can plot it. Yeah, date is here. We give it a date time value and we set it as index, and then we plot the data frame index, which is date time, and we plot it against the adjusted close. This is the price data here, and here we plot the zigzag data frame index against the zigzag data frame close, and here you have those spikes, those zigzag spikes. Yeah, this is the zigzag indicator, and you can find the code at the link below at my GitHub repository. And good luck coding. Enjoy.